Streaming's impossible, chat. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I am Pseudo. Little bit of an impromptu stream. Had to rejigger some stuff over on the YouTube, but we should be good now. It has all of our settings and whatnot. So let's make sure it looks good, sounds good, and jump into it. Sorry about that, guys. I know we had a couple people filtering in here. Again, thank you to all our followers over the break. Jordy, Itika Kitty, Kiki Sparks, Mr. Witty, Only Leopard, Noma, No Tricks. So much support from guesting into other people's stuff over the break, but let me just make sure it looks good, sounds good real quick. Delete the old stream so people don't get very confused, and we'll get this going. Sorry about that, chat. But they're doing a balance patch on Monday for some reason. Very interesting, say the least. They normally do balance patches on Fridays, so I think this is going to be the one, chat. I think this is going to be the one. I know I've been saying it for 5 years, but Bloodborne 2 is going to come out tomorrow, and I think it's finally Bladesworn time. We'll see. We'll see. Big we'll see vibes on this balance patch. I know, right? Okay. I think we alright. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Sorry about that. But we'll get into it. New build fighting Maguma because it's so much fun. But we're gonna run around the Borderlands, talk with you guys. What do you expect for the balance patch, honestly? Because I have my copes, but what are your big copes, especially considering this is maybe the last balance patch like that we're substantially getting or that they had planned for a very long time. Also, let me refresh chat. One sec, guys. Sorry about that. All right. I'll never find out what color Silhouette was painting his shelf. It'll forever remain a mystery for us. Tragic, truly. All right. Yeah, I did some... Whenever you stream with Restream, there's always one step you forget, and then, like... I don't know. I'm just bad at it. We're getting a preview on Monday. The balance patch is on the 12th, which makes sense, like, time-wise. But, yeah, it's very odd. Is it Father's Day? Did I miss texting my dad? Jeez. We're gonna do that real quick. Jeez, Alcatraz. I should call him on stream. If I wasn't streaming, I would call him, jeez. I'm a bad son. Alright, now that we got that out of the way. If you had balance patches anything to do with Bladesworn, they're nerfing it again. Completely escaped my mind. Yeah, today is the 20th. Holy shit. I bought him a gift. It's sitting on the porch. Gotta go hook it up for him. We got him a adapter box. But yeah, I have no idea what's going to be in the balance patch. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. I hope Amalgam is just kind of deleted in PvP forever. Because I love it, but like it's way too good, and it has too many good buttons. But I feel the winds of change coming, chat. I feel after 5 years, and now that Guild Wars 3 has been announced, they've managed to, how do I phrase this? Kick the can down the road long enough that they can finally make Bladesworn a little OP. But yeah, we'll see. Glad you found the stream again, Night Owl. Sorry about that. I'm glad I realized like right at the start. That's why you always check your nonsense. Silhouette got lost while he was painting his shelf. It's alright. I'll need to text him for Silhouette shelf updates. How are we doing in queues since all that happened? 18. Alright. It's a good gym day though, chat. Good gym day. I thought I'd kick back with you guys and stream a little bit. That's a pretty Warclaw. Is that the geode one? That is the geode one. That's sick looking. EV hotshot, indeed. And I love this, chat. I found out that, what's it called? The infusions stay with our hair, even though it's, like, technically an armor piece. So if you have any skin infusions that ripple and stuff, it still affects the hair inside the hood. Very cool. Are you a friendo? Hello. Your cat looks so good. Why does your cat look so good? I'm so bad at dying my mounts, chat. Okay, I managed to be on the right playlist, so we're not going to just get yoed off of YouTube. Is this a duel? Is the real question. It appears to be an evoker via evoker duel. One is a toad evoker, one is a hair evoker. Unstoppable force versus a movable object. And the immovable object is running away, so the immovable object seems quite movable. I've been kind of keeping an eye on the official forums and stuff for quality of life suggestions that I maybe didn't think of, but I really jive with, and everyone seems to have such a different direction they want this game to go in. And even just in terms of development time, you know what I mean? Like, to me, the things that are important are the things that we've talked about a lot, like, you know, energy sigils getting nerfed, world versus world maps, stuff like that. And then, like, some people are like, man, they got encyclopedias on the turtle that they've written. Like, the turtle really matters to a lot of people, and it's like, holy god, man. Good goddamn. You turtle gaming out here. Didn't know. I've been doing it wrong. Did we talk about the card game yet? Are we allowed to talk about the card game yet? Is that officially in public zeitgeist? I assume because you're mentioning it, it's officially in the public zeitgeist, and I can talk about that. This doesn't look like Soul Beast. Very good. Very good job. No, we're playing... Johnson, I'm gonna run something by you. Also, what's up, dude? Oh, hello. This is, everybody. I think that this balance patch is gonna be the one. I smell it. I smell it on the air, chat. I smell the Bladesworn fixes. And I need to get in my last month and a half of playing this Bladesworn build because I'm scared it's gonna fundamentally change. If they announce nothing for Blade, it's a win-win, honestly. Pseudo-coped in real time. Honestly, if they announce Bladesworn balance changes on Monday, then I'll be excited or mad or something. Hopefully excited. And if they don't, then I can just keep theory crafting other things like I wanted to. Hey, JNR, what's up? Oh, I wanted to hit you up, dude. Do I have you on Discord? Do I have you on Discord? Because if you actually do animations, I might want to hire you for something really, really small. If you have any time in your schedule. If you don't worry about it. But I have something I've been cooking for a while. No, they do, Johnson. They do. And how we know they do is Roy. The reason I'm coping, like, here's the current cope, right? At the end of the last balance stream, Roy, who I love dearly and hope to one day marry, did exactly this to CMC when they were done going over Warrior, and he's like, I think that's it for the war. CMC goes, I think that's it for the Warrior changes, and Roy goes, Bladesworn, Dragon Trigger, and Cal just fucking stone faces him, my guy. He just fucking stares straight ahead, doesn't even acknowledge that Roy said that. Somebody at that studio knows, man. Fucking somebody at that studio knows. 1,000,000,000%. Ah, Gale, my favorite skill. Ah, another red guy. My favorite skill. Alright, well, the red guys can fight the blue or green guys, and I'll, like, sit over here in silence and fight this warg. They know, man. They fucking know. Or Roy knows, and he's gonna get me kicked out, but yeah, if the card game is public knowledge now, we can definitely talk about the card game. The thing is with Bladesworn, I'm starting to get the sense that they know how much people want to play it. Like, everybody wants to be a fucking weeb gun samurai. Like, I'm no exception. I don't say that derogatorily. I really want to be a goddamn gun samurai because it fits so effing well to this universe. And I think that they've either just not had the budget to, like, do it carefully, or they literally don't know how to change the code. If they fix it, you'll buy 5k gems. I mean, go for it. I'd say use my link, but apparently using the link to buy gems doesn't do anything to support the channel. Yeah, let me give you, JNR, here, let me give you my Discord, because I forgot how technology works, and you can add me, all right? Or send me a friend request and we'll talk. Because if they fix a Bladesworn, chat, if they fix a Bladesworn, if you give a mouse a cookie, Pseudo throws a party. So let me get my thing here. God fucking damn it. Why is Discord like the worst thing in the world? Disable streamer mode, get my fucking credentials, go back, copy it, put it into chat so I get hacked again. Fuck this stupid program, man. I would like if we could literally use anything else but Discord. I'm not kidding at this point. I really hate it. If somebody else could come out with a program, that would be lovely. Account info, password and security. I'm being killed by somebody. Why am I getting killed by somebody? Being a rude conduit, man. Why are you being such a rude conduit, man? Going over here. Rude. 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 9k gem. Why stop there? 11k gems. Buy yourself something nice, man. Buy yourself a Bladesworn outfit. All right, let me port back and I'll get you my shit. Account info. Why is it in a different... Fuck this stupid program. Oh my god. Streamer mode. What even is streamer mode? Is it just so I don't dox myself even though I never show this shit? I literally hate this program. The UX is so bad. I'm a UX designer in real life, chat, and this shit annoys the fuck out. I'm sorry. Free privacy, share your activity, don't care, don't care, don't care. Okay, I quit. The next fucking 4 hours of the stream, chat, is going to be Pseudo troubleshoots how Discord works. Okay. There we go. That's my Discord. Let me know when you send me a thing so I can accept it. Hoping it wouldn't be the last balance patch. I don't think it'll be the last balance patch or anything. I think that, weirdly, if I had to cope, again, really hard from the perspective of, like, a balance enthusiast, I would say that... Does your thing... What letter does your thing start with, JNR? If I had to cope really hard, chat, I would say that I think that balance changes, or at least little ones like numbers ones, are probably something they would continue to do even if we weren't getting like major Guild Wars 2 updates. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. Yeah, we'll talk. Thank you very much, sir. All right, close that garbage can of a program. Oh my god. Yeah, what are your copes, chat? What are your copes for the balance patch? Because that's mine. These are also sick, by the way. I love that you can finally put your sunglasses on your head like a true gamer, instead of having them on your face where they don't belong. Need to protect your forehead from the UV. Very important. I actually really like this boat. I don't know if I have it. Where's the pirate ship? On ArenaNet. Where's swimsuits round 3? Where's pirate ship? You know? But yeah, I've been cooking a Soul Beast, kind of with Johnson. Go follow Johnson, by the way. Very chill PvP streamer. We've been cooking a Soul Beast We've been cooking a amalgam build that I'm probably going to finish up and do a video on, provided they don't absolutely gut it for World versus World. And we've been cooking a couple Paragon builds in a Virtuoso. Fuck it, we ball. It might be a more like functionality change patch, honestly, which I kind of think we're due for as well. What's up, Ramen? How are you? Yeah, it's gonna be weird, Bingley. I still think it weirds me out whenever they do stuff on Monday. Also, I really miss the teasers. I miss the like little puzzle teasers they used to do for balance patches. He's axe stagger, chat. How can you tell? You can't. Maybe there was a teaser and I'm just not smart enough. But the last couple patches we really got were like nerf PvE and then like, you know, small stuff like, hey, kind of make amalgam, make it so you can fight amalgam in PvP, but that didn't really do anything. So we'll see. We'll see. And honestly, chat, I'm gonna run an idea by you. I don't like the end of the song. I'm gonna run an idea by you guys. Instead of making a whole like new World versus World map, right? How do we feel about literally just re-enabling Edge of the Mist and using the development budget elsewhere? Because I kind of really like Edge of the Mists. Stunlock build is too dangerous. Do you run Conduit? I have a question with no context, Bingley. Do you run the trait that decreases your legend swap cooldown? Because I've been talking to Homage and he thinks that trait is way too good, and I kind of get why. Yeah. I think that trait is like... What's it called? This is the wrong song. Wait, what the heck? We just played this. I'm sorry. Whatever, it's good. I kind of think that trait is like... It needs a little bit of a nerf where you can legend swap faster, but you don't get as much energy, right? I'm playing a couple Electric Callboy songs to see if I get DMC it, but because I really like their stuff, I just don't want to get yoked from YouTube. I think that like that trait is fine, but you need to only generate like 40 energy when you swap. You know what I mean? If you don't have any other traits in Conduit, you still play that trait. It just auto-selects the Grandmaster that you want to play. Yeah, energy generation per amount of time is like how Revenant is balanced, and it's how their damage windows go. And if you decrease that by 25%, like Revenant gets 25% scarier, you know what I mean, Johnson? So it's... Because Revenant can never be like the ultimate mega ultra powerhouse of anything, because it like refreshes its mana every 10 seconds. So it kind of ends up like all playing the same, except if you start giving it like bullshit traits like that. It's like how Warrior was limited for a really long time by fast hands, and you could weapon swap every 5 seconds, but then you just took that trait on everything, right? Yeah, exactly. It's just silly. Where it's like, on weapon swap stuff is just like so aggressive. It's like if Gale Shot shared a cooldown for its Gale Bow with its weapons and there was a trait to make it not do that, you would take that trait every single fucking time, you know what I mean? So it's very weird, for sure. I would love if the devs, especially in their downtime, started doing interviews with like, you know, quote, smaller channels. You're back, it's white. That's good. I hope you mean the shelf and not the stream. Also, thank you for not being a monster and painting your shelf's colors, and painting it white. No, it's fun for sure, but like, you know what I mean in terms of balance. It's like if they gave Ranger just like, I don't know, 2 pets or something. Oh yeah, make your food, Jet. Oh yeah, World vs. World Conduit, might as well read, press F2, uninstall other player's game. It does so much damage. Because it has like all the unnerfed damage numbers, Johnson. I've been trying to workshop a build with Homage a little bit. Sounds amazing. Mayo mustard. Like, Conduit does so much damage with its F2, it can actually damage support classes, let me put it that way, right? Like... I'm gonna mix that a little bit more. It's Mag Week for you. Congratulations, Nirmash. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have fun in PvE. It can bite through minstrels. It can't fully take a whole thing out of minstrels, but it can. Wow. Hang on, chat. I need to, like, hung my shaker bottle on stream. We may have misplayed this. Didn't Mag break up? So, like, when the next relink happens, isn't there going to be, like, 2 servers that actually matter? That'll be a fun experience. I mean, Malix is really good for duels in World vs. World, but like I kind of told you, Condis are a lot less oppressive in World vs. World because there's more cleanse, and you can kind of like kite off the point, you know what I mean? There isn't a point, it's just run around and kill each other. Your Conduit build doesn't even run Raja, but Shiro Dwarf, and being able to run Dwarf plus Shiro without feeling nerfed feels nice. So that's kind of what I like, where the one thing I like about Conduit, where they kind of didn't make you, you don't have to run the legend to feel functional, right? Like on Herald, the reason you take Herald is the glint heal, right? Largely the reason you take Vindicator these days is because of the dual legend. Conduit, you can kind of get away with not running Raja, which is kind of nice. But the teleport, the targeted teleport is huge on it. Especially to get up cliffs in World vs. World. If you value Conduit gameplay, chat, check out Flog. Whenever he's running around with us, he is Omega Conduit, man. Yeah, but like, here's the thing with like not Selly, but like Condi Malix. I kind of think that the AoEs in this game are just too big right now on almost everything in the game. I think that with the exception of very few skills, I feel like the range... I mentioned this in Chomp's stream, I think, like yesterday. I don't know how days work. But I think that the range on just about every AoE on the game, unless it's something really minor like Warrior Spear 2 or something like that, can probably come down by about 60 radius. Like, there's just so much AoE bullshit in the game. And it's really hard for a new player to identify what AoE bullshit you dodge. You know, it's especially it like this thing right here. This is pulsing. Do I dodge that? No, that one's actually relatively safe to go in because it's just a Scourge Shroud. Okay, well, like, what if there's a fucking, you know, thing that looks like that? Well, like, what'd I just get hit by? Well, it was a stray, like, projectile. Very odd. Very odd. Yeah, I think Helio was running Power Malix for one of the ATs. Maybe he just was memeing because he's Helio, but it seemed to be working alright. He was running like Destroyers or Demo. No, it was Demo. Very weird. Like, there's some AoEs for sure, like the Spellbreaker Bubble, you know, 90-second cooldown that should be that big. But I do think they should look at a lot of the damage coefficients, especially. Because things like, what's it called? Sure, he got on this cat somehow. Things like the explosive overheats trait thing on Hollow are just like incredibly powerful still. What did I get hit by? Does Dark Aura not have a range in addition to fucking, what's it called? Chill? Frost Aura? That's incredible. We have lost this keep, chat. Barrett, I saw that. One. At least it doesn't have the disgusting evade on it anymore. That needed to go. For sure. Change it up. I love Cell Dweller, but like it's playing all of it in a row. And I would like to get something marginally less aggressive just for the start. Fuck. There we go. How are we looking? How we sound in chat? We aight? I had a couple of frame drops early on, but I think that's because I had to toggle all my settings and shit. Imagine this game running at frames, by the way. What a magical experience. Oh yeah, sure. And send it over. I'll not look at it on stream, but I'll look at it in a bit. You haven't seen any hollows run it? It's a thing in PvP right now. Because it used to have like a higher than PvE damage coefficient on it. I think at one point it was like 8.0 or something insane, and then it was down to 5, and it's still 5.0 in PvP, Alcatraz. It's a lot less in World versus World because they had that one glorious week where everybody figured that out. 2 ferrets. Where everybody was running around just like hollow bombing each other. That shouldn't be in the game. There's a couple, but that's kind of what makes the game fun. I mean, I thought the perma stab catalyst thing shouldn't be in the game, and they finally removed that, so maybe in 3 years. We'll see. Do you remember Catalyst, chat? I remember Catalyst. Dueling? Fucking... what's it called? Urge? Brain? Jesus Christ? Cause the entire match to revolve around tracking it. That's kind of, yeah, but also like I feel like that's also just like a thief existing in your game. Honestly, this is sarcasm, but I love the people that cheat in PvP. I mean, like, imagine going out of your way to cheat in a 14-year-old game, man. It does still have written in stone, that's true, time it. But it doesn't have, what's it called? The stab isn't quite as permanent since they nerfed the catalyst trait. And it's definitely not in PvP. It still has a lot of tools. But every single aura doesn't give it stab anymore. Which is wonderful. Yeah, Earth is a weird one. For sure. I have been theory crafting Earth a lot more. Jesus, my playlist is just like fighting me today. I've been looking at Earth because I want to try Spear Weaver, like really bad. And what's interesting about Earth is is that some of the traits are just straight worse than warrior traits, which I didn't think was possible on Elementalist. But I do think that it has a lot of strong ones as well, obviously, like the, what's it called? Brain. Fuck my brain, dude. Not working while I get chased by 9 million dudes. The stab trait, extremely good, obviously. Like stab on entering Earth, and clearly meant to synergize with Toad, but still. Am I out of combat finally? Can I select this with my mouse? I can. Too good, too good. Perfect timing. Got an EBG, chat. Can have content now. Yeah, pro escape. Prayed to the gods of time. 3 and a ferret. Oh, we're cooking, chat. Look at, isn't it cool? You can see her hair shimmer. I love this so much. I think this looks real good. I like the celestial infusion, but I'm kind of glad I took them off. Meant to be your king. How are we doing this weekend, chat? How are you? How's chat land? I genuinely do sort of care. Does anyone do anything extra fun this weekend? Anyone have any good cookouts? It's been like rainy here, so we were gonna do something, but like all of my real life friends are sick. It's weird. Everybody gets 6 at, like, the same time. You did nothing today? I did nothing, like, last week. It was very nice. Brisket. Big. It's a friend. Peanut Fury. I thought, oh man, I thought he was like when OG. I mean, it's okay to be busy with projects. Projects are more productive than gaming. But PSA chat, the festival Dragon Bash does end on Tuesday. So get whatever you want from it before that ends. Korean barbecue? That sounds awesome for her belated dinner, Johnson. I need to eat out more, but it's so effing expensive. Although groceries are getting up there now. Yeah, it's Father's Day, chat. Don't be a piece of shit like me and forget. I remembered Mother's Day because I got like 9 million reminders for it. Roadkill. No thanks. I feel like roadkill running over that Zerg. I really like cooking. I hate the cleanup because I'm traumatized because I washed dishes in a gourmet restaurant and catering company for 2.5 years. So a part of me, even with now that I finally have a dishwasher, hates it deeply. It's like every time I have to clean something, I'm like, well, I could just buy a new thing. That's so wasteful. I really don't want to scrub this pot. Like, run a marathon, no problem. Do cardio, done. Do leg day, fine. Scrub a pot, probably pass. Yeah. Anybody who knows the pain of dishwashing, just, you love dishes. I mean, it's probably cathartic. Like you won cooking, right? It's the final act. You get to clean up. You won cooking. Victory. The lady's happy. But yeah, the more I think about it, chat, the more I really want them to just re-enable Edge of the Mist instead of working on a new map. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally would like Edge of the Mist just as it is with no mounts. I was just out, I was chilling in Armistice Bastion yesterday, and this isn't meant to be like, Pseudo's such a, you know, bastion of, I don't know, donating his time, but somebody was like, hey, anybody going to the Forge for the Strife Unending stuff? And I was like, dude, I'll run there with you. Right? Because running supplies back and forth is a pain in the butt. And we just like ran out in Armistice Bastion, like running over the map, like finding our way there. It was so sick. You had a thought about the new map? What's your map thought? Please tell me so I can put it on the 6-page list that we have. We're gonna have to have a night where we vote on the good ideas, chat. Maybe that can be our next large event. Yeah, it's mostly due to I've been watching a lot of the like newer streamers, chat, trying out Guild Wars lately. Just interacting with a couple streams kind of in the background of some of the other ones, and like everybody has the same reaction, and that's kind of what I was doing last Saturday. I was just chilling in a bunch of streams and everybody's like, bro, nobody told me this game is fucking good. You know? Like, nobody told me. What the fuck, guys? Game is good. Yeah, but I don't know how we do that, Johnson. Which game? Yeah, what game? It's Guild Wars 2 game. It's like pretty good. You should try it. It's free. Are there 4 groups of 10 running around the map and then 1 group of 40? I mean, that would be interesting, but I agree with you, but I don't know how they do that and make it still feel like World versus World. Other than like social awkwardness and beyond, like, you know, you can only have 10 people in a squad or something like that. And your boons don't share beyond that. Silhouette is painting a shelf while video editing. Don't have Resolve crash on you 10 times like it did when I was editing my last video, dude. That sucked so much. And it crashed right when I was almost done the first time, of course, too, and I hadn't saved anything. And I was like, well, fuck my night. So, I'm being real careful with that, Ramen. It's in the public domain, so I think we can talk about it. And people like Teapot can definitely probably get away with talking about it. But I'm just gonna like leave that, right? It autosaves if you set up directory. I turned the autosaves off because it kept autosaving over my projects. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. Oh my god, why are there so many dudes from nothing? Dudes from nothing might as well be the name of this map. Balance skewing for bigger objectives like SMC. But then you just have like all the groups of 10 contesting for SMC and it just turns into a blob fight again. Like, honest to God, what I want is obviously a way to incentivize roamers, and the only way I think you do that are small groups, is what Chomp said, where you get these objectives that, like, you know, stuff like Ruins, where it matters taking the objective while I'm dead, because Defiant Stance didn't cast. I forgot the fucking cast on Defiant Stance is so long. It's like 9 million years. Yeah, I've never tried a lot of fusion stuff. I don't know what was going on with it. I had nothing open. My CPU was at like 20%, and it kept crashing when I tried to do like one edit. It's one of my, like, 3 favorite songs, chat. We gotta fix the posture, we gotta sit up. We gotta find some fights. How's it looking, how we sound in chat? How are the audio levels? Making sure I'm not, like, paranoid. I had a power outage this week, which, last time that happened, completely fucked all my stuff for no reason. No, small groups, small disorganized groups are where it's at, Johnson, for World versus World. And this gets back into my AoE balance gripe. I think there's way too much AoE crap in the game, and most of it is, like, support. I think that a lot more support abilities should be targeted or have smaller AoEs. Because, the ubiquitous boon vomit in World versus World is, like, not my favorite. Can you see my armor? Sure. This isn't her main outfit. Do you want the main outfit, or do you want just, like, the one she's wearing? This is, like, more her main outfit. We're hooding it up today. Yeah, I really like character design. I've been learning more about it and stuff. What are the eyes? The eyes come from a couple different infusions. The one that's like the flame on the eye patch is the Primordius one, obviously, and then the other 3 infusions are the Dagda one from Cosmic Observatory. That's the one that gives her like the tattoos that you can't really see moving under her skin. Con-Ur, and the Mystic. And they all layer like that to do the Super Saiyan hair. And of course, by the time I got here, the tag is gone. Bro. My good goddamn. Alright. Yeah, thanks for hopping in, Johnson. Dude, yeah, get sleep. My sleep schedule's also been kind of borked, honestly. So, understandable. This vert. You won't see me stop, no. You won't see me quit. I'm gonna make it to the top. If it's the last thing I did, never catch me. The bear vert as well. Big vert gaming. Probably almost dead, right? Yeah. Oh, there's so many verts. How'd they get him up that fast? Weird. Huh, I almost got the 3v1. You guys get sleep. Not lately. Not at a good time of night, but I gotta fix that. I gotta roll it back. One day. One day, one day. One day I'll get the mythical 3v1 chat. I honestly probably could have gotten that if I hadn't double popped my stance right going into it. Need to get more used to using Defiant Stance in conjunction with Ability X Signet instead of balanced for the damage reduction, especially on this build. I'm so scared of trying Spearweaver, chat, because I'm gonna really suck at it, but we're gonna have to make it happen here one of these days. I do really want to have like a giant party if they fix Bladesworn though. There's still a full stack of Mystic Coins in the guild vault, so I think I'm almost done getting all the colors for Akasa, which I know there isn't really an achievement thing associated with it, but it's just kind of something I wanted, you know? Is that fourth ferret, or is this duplicate ferret? I think that's duplicate ferret. I think we're only up to 3. You gotta keep me honest with the ferrets, chat. What are you gonna spend your if it gets a Bladesworn, it's 5k gems if it gets anything, or if it's a rework in fucking 9 to 11k if it's good. I'm not gonna hold you to that because that's a lot of money. That's an insane amount of money. Ooh, do you want to fight core Ellie, man? No, he doesn't want to fight. The weird thing about Flamethrower is it's one of those things that like slipped under the radar for so long, and generally in this game, chat, when ArenaNet buffs something for PvP, whatever they touch is like way too good, right? Like it's way too good. I know you're dead ass, and that's why I'm saying save your money, man. Everybody does. Everybody wants to be a gun samurai. It'd be so cool. I don't think I deserve this, but I think it would be so cool if I got an NPC in the game. Like, there's so many more streamers that have put stuff like hours and hours and hours into the game. But if I could have, like, I don't know, a cameo just as like one of the students in the dojo or EOD or VOD or something, I think that'd be sick. But I don't, like, let's save that for the cat donation. Ferret, that's 4. Like in the Band of Dragons training area or something. That'd be so sick. I'm perfectly content with my cat being in the game though. Highly recommend y'all tune into their Extra Life stream if you have not. Very fun. I would like to whack you, but I don't want this guy to jump on you as well. And this white amalgam is very, very scary. All right, content chat. Song owns earlier. I was listening to it while I did bench. I'm gonna have to start dismounting some of these people and fighting them. Don't be crippled, chat. Jesus. It's so interesting from like watching the names on my friends list from people who literally have not logged in like 3 years to log back in and try the game. Slaving away at work. I know the feel, man. I use streams very much as second screen content when I'm doing web design during the day. It's really unfortunate because a lot of my friends, like I've started becoming like friends with a lot of the other Guild Wars 2 streamers, and I want to like, you know, jump back and type stuff. And it's like, this is actively killing my productivity. I need to like not log in when I watch it, you know? It's so funny. All right, tier 3 camp chat. Can we take it? We're gonna even greed some stacks here. I want to tempt the gods. I really shouldn't though, because a lot of these NPCs are very difficult at tier 3. So this may be the misplay. This is definitely the misplay. Okay, misplay of the century. Alright, what do we got? Half Thief Man. He is doing Thief Man stuff. Ooh, he's got a scepter. That's cool. Hitbox is on like Norn stuff. Very weird. We're gonna have to like be extremely careful now because he is just gonna respawn and guard this, and probably bring the Ruckus. And as much as I think this build is pretty good, I don't know if I can fight the Ruckus with it. But yeah, Flamethrower is a weird one where it got buffed and then like no one used it for like 3 months, and then everyone was like, this is effing broken on Amalgam. Mostly because Amalgam is just like broken. But it turns out like bitch loads of hit scan power damage over time is really good. So I don't know, what do you want? Maybe. So many moles. The moles are going to be the moles are the issue. The real question is, if they rework Bladesworn, do they dumpster its healing? Like its reloadable shout healing thing, or do they just get rid of Shieldmaster? Or both? Because I would rather they get rid of the healing for sure, but I also don't know if Shieldmaster's like the healthiest interaction for the game. You know what I mean? Like Shieldmaster, I just want like some indication for new players that their shit's gonna be reflecting, other than like your stuff is already reflecting into your face. But there's a lot of untelegraphed stuff in the game for sure. Gale, that needs work. I think NG speed should only remove your focus target. It feels weird. Spear as the focus mechanic, and yet NG is optimal way to use 3. Yeah, the minigames on the spears are really strange. I kind of vibe that, Red. So again, like I've talked about this a lot, I don't like the minigames on Mesmer and Guardian because they're just always present. Right? They always function in their empowered states. Hang on, chat. It's just like kind of, and that's how I feel a little bit with the NG Spear, although it's probably the more like the most balanced out of all of them. At least they're on release versions, right? Because Warrior was like way too stupid. So what's this? Luminary. Are we coming, or are we getting salvage? Yeah, I just don't know how, like, I talked about this in my balance video. I don't know how you slow the game down now without removing quickness, which is something they could definitely try for PvP world versus world, but they'd have to adjust so many skills that it would just be insane, right? So I think that bringing the AoEs in the game down by 60 and removing energy sigils would be a really good start, JNR. And I think those changes are things that people could adjust to without, like, it ruining the game, in quotes. You know what I mean? Where I think there's a possibility that the game gets slowed down. I just don't know. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is the invuln windows are too much. with energy sigils. Like back in the day, energy sigils were fine because like not everybody had 8, like literally 3 invulns you ran by default on your bar, like warrior included. But energy sigils now are like kind of super mega stupid. So I just want them to like try taking them out for like 2 weeks. See how it goes. We have 3 people guarding this camp now because we're all afraid of the one Bladesworn. I get you. Tier 3 camp and 3 nerds is gonna be real tough. Are we gonna like fight me? This guard is gonna fight me. Where's your home? Oof. He disappears. It's very hard to learn for sure, especially if you're a new player. There's like so much in the game. That's why I really want to like a wireframe mode for PvP. And I really want a solo queue mode. Because especially in team fights, like, you know, it's what the fuck is going on.exe when you PvP a lot of these days, even for vets. Like, what killed me? Oh, it was a luminary, and they just did a nuclear explosion on my face. Am I gonna ninja this? I might ninja this. Not gonna ninja this. How many dudes? Much dudes. Too much dudes. Why are you going over the one fucking guard, like, tracked me from another planet. And this guard wanders 2 steps to try to get out of my AoEs and go to his home. His people need him. Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be huge. I mean, write it on the forums. I'm not even joking, Alcatraz. They might be able to implement that easier than we think. The like damage report with icons for World versus World. That would unironically be incredible. I've already written 3 forum threads. I'm not writing another one. Because I feel like if I write another forum thread, I'm going to get yo'd out of the partner program. So I'd rather not have that happen. Tier 3 camp. Easy. I'm here for it. That was easiest tier 3 camp of my life. Honestly. Should we do some PvP chat? Do we hate ourselves today? I guess is there a queue on EBG? There's no queue anymore. We could. We could do one match. Get a baseline. Do a match. What could go wrong? Hello. Are you playing video games? Not playing video games. Is PvP still fun? Are we having fun yet, Dad? Yeah, no. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out if PvP is still fun. Staff Ellie. Did we get out of combat to switch to Staff Tempest to fight the Bladesworn? I think we did. Kinda walked into that one. Bingley likes PvP a lot. not giving you the kill. I don't care if this Q doesn't pop and I have to redo it. There we go. I won't bleed. Something else I've noticed is a lot of people coming into this game and trying it for the first time jump right into the PvP. And I wish they had a better experience. Like, I don't know how to say it better than that, where there's almost like the cycle of crash out, like cope into crash out that you can follow with all of them. And I don't want to sound sexist, but it's like a lot of the male streamers that come in and try it. And like, I don't know how ArenaNet fixes that other than to get more people into PvP. It's just like, there's no good answer. You know what I mean, Bingley? Like, it's just not ideal. Not an ideal story arc for a lot of these people that are like, oh yeah, MMOs are fun. Wait, I'm fighting the same 9 people over and over. Bingley plays a lot of stuff. He doesn't really main one thing. Been playing Conduit and Warrior. Or Conduit and Luminary. Yeah, exactly, Alcatraz. I'm sure you were typing it while I was saying it. Like, PvP isn't bad, it just needs more dudes, and honestly, the rallying mechanic needs to go. But other than that, I should be doing more PvP regardless, like at least one per stream, because I need to get my dailies done. I always select PvP as my dailies because they're the easiest ones to do, and then I never do it. Oh yeah, it's female Dante. I appreciate it's appreciated, JNR. I like fashion design and stuff. What are we fighting actually? Is there a virtuoso I can just pick on? None of these classes I like. See, again, jumping spots. Where do I go? Science. How about we kill the one Reaper that's really low? How about if we do that? Like, why is my team going for anyone but this Reaper? Again, it's the PvP complaining has already started. Fucking strange. How did that guy not rally off the Reaper? What's going on? Who the fuck knows? Just there is no way to communicate this to new people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I read your comment, Alcatraz, but I have no idea. That's something that I think Joppa and Johnson have been talking about a fair bit. Is like, how do we fill games when they like literally are 9 people and the queues just go forever? Song is not PvP oriented. This one's good. Are we winning, son? Doing something, that's for sure. My stance went off and didn't cast because I love this game. Why are you here? Leave, I'm a duelist. Please leave. You've done nothing. We have 2 thieves. Oh, we have an antiquary and a core thief. weird. Out of 10 players, you always meet the same 3 guys. Yep, that's right. It's gonna get worse. I'm gonna need to be everywhere in this game, I can already tell. Dragon Trigger, come out, fuck me dead. There's my team. Dodged that so late. So fucking late. Like, why are 4 of them mid right now? Why did they all come mid? Who the fuck knows? We'll never know, chat. We'll never know. Impossible. To change the past. It's such a good game mode. I think this guy that's helping me is gonna do anything other than autocast, chat. I trust that he can beat a downed ranger. Big ask. Dodged randomly. With you. Again, I'm trying not to BM, but there's no indication of like how you should rotate or what you should do. Like, do I need help? He doesn't know. They're gonna die mid. 0 chance they'd get that. Why is this pet here, Science? I think I saw a couple of our dudes drop down, but it's not going to be enough. That was me being bad. Just double popped a stance. How is he in stealth? Motherfucker. Can I cancel this, please, and cleave the down guy? Thank you. Holy God. I don't know how he stealthed in downstate. That was incredible. Maybe the other guy got him? $2,000 whole damage for a Dragon Trigger, chat. Incredible. It's important that we all channel this, chat. Important that we all channel the tranquility. Extremely important. That actually won us the game because we were all channeling it there. Rifle's so busted. Rifle on Warrior's fucking incredibly stupid. Gunsaber 3 going into space as God intended. My thief is doing thief things up there. It's good. Did not expect him to get hit by that. Where's my cursor science? That's fair. I had one coming in. I should have won that, though. That was me being bad. That's a decent point as well. Somebody typing in chat, like, trying to work on the PvP legendary backpack, where they're like, I'm getting so pissed trying to, like, play other classes, and it's like, yeah, that's fair. You wanna learn one thing because there's so much shit in this game, you know? God, Amalgam's stupid. Holy shit, Amalgam's stupid. Can I fight an Amalgam? Probably not. Might be able to contest the point for a bit, though. I think he has a Dr. Robotnik cosplay. Now, while I fight two people forever, can my team do literally anything? Probably not. Fight that. Amalgam is fucking immortal. This ended up being a good game, but we're gonna lose it. Their team is just fighting off point, and they're all new. Which is nice to see. Like, it's nice to see new people in PvP. But you can even hear it in the tone of, like, my tone of voice, right? Just completely different. Versus just shitting around in World versus World. It's not fun. I understand why people like Joppa just do not want to play this game mode anymore. Or just... Jesus. Lag is scary? Hello, Fang. How are you? Oh, I was in there for a minute. It wasn't that bad. Maybe a server issue? Yourself. Swap weapons. It's the right decision. That was not the right decision. Problem is I need to try to contest this, but like every single point I'm not at, our team loses the fight. So it is what it is. Easy PvP dailies. Done, hopefully. Back to the fun game mode. Jesus. Please tell me I got like all of them done. Thank Christ. That's theoretically a game mode, chat. All right, back to having fun. I really do need to select World vs. World as my dailies. Honest to God. I might actually do that now. Because I just forget to do my PvP shit, and I do stream enough that I just get them by proxy. Not to the amalgam, no, you're not doing any damage to that thing. But Bladesworn Dragon Slashers, yeah, the damage is imaginary. I think 12 jumped in here the other night and they were like, the coefficient on the wiki is also wrong because they never updated it from the beta, so they never chunked it in half, so it does even half the damage that it even says on the wiki, which is like nothing. It's incredible. And just unfinished class for 5 years, at least in PvP. Yeah, back to having fun. Jeez. Good song. Oh, do we have the super thing? Hell yeah. Super thing, chat. Dun, 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 dun. You even have a tag now. Excuse me, sorry. What are your other balance hopes for the patch, chat? Like, Amalgam... I don't even know how they fix Amalgam, honestly. It's like almost a Bladesworn problem where it just has too much effing healing. It just also has functional damage, so I think they have to take the passive barrier generation on it even lower or something like that. Shorten the Magora duration. It just gets so much for free. It turns out buttons are like really good to get for free in this game, you know? Weird. Nerf support Harbinger for World vs. World? Hell yeah. I don't know how they do that. The boons you share are like 50% or something like that with the trait. That's a pretty cat. Yeah, how would you make it not share boons? I think not sharing boons, again, I don't really like absolutely deleting functionality. But I can see why you would want that. I would start at 50%. Or just make like concentration not affect the boons it shares. No, I know it's you mean from elixirs because the elite one is busted. And the other ones are quite good. I just don't know what that trait does if it doesn't share boons. Because that trait's still going to share boons in PvE. I don't want things to just, like, give boons by existing, though. I almost like the elixir share better than the shroud share. I know that the elixir one is better. I've been able to up to date with things however recently, but surely ANet is going to do something about being invulnerable and still being able to cast skills. I know, right? Maybe. Do you remember the literal 3 days where you could take Condi damage while invulnerable, chat? Does anyone remember that? I kind of just think you can't res lords. I don't even think being invulnerable while resing a lord is the issue. I just think being able to res a lord at all is kind of an issue. Like, the fact that you can heal lords at all is a little silly to me. So, being able to res them, kinda lucky. Honestly. I'm also starting to get on board the chomp train with taking damage off siege, but I don't think it needs to entirely go. I can understand why she doesn't want it on ballistas, though. Because they just, like, chunk. Healing makes sense to you, resing them doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at. I think they should take reduced healing, though. Reduced incoming healing. Especially from blobs. Because Lord res health nonsense a little silly. Again, I'm really happy that ANet's kind of like in the try stuff camp. I just really don't want them to be afraid to revert stuff if people don't, you know, don't like it. Because I'm not the main, I'm not the main chat. In case you didn't know this, unless anyone's like maybe Silhouette actually might be, but unless you're Silhouette chat, you're probably not the main character of existence. I'm not either, and what you want or what I want may not be what everybody wants. We'll find out. Oh, Evoker's silly. Still. I might try some Dagger Condi Evoker here, though. All the men in chat. They fly. They fly for this one dude. We're gonna get him. I honestly really don't even mind fighting bunny evokers in World vs. World because I have some, like, imbalanced crap, too. What I really hate is fighting toad evokers. That man's life is sitting on that arrow cart. Because a toad evoker... I don't know if it's, like, me projecting because I'm an immovable rock, but a toad evoker, like... It doesn't have a win... Its win condition is it outlasts you. It's, like... Which, again, I get that. But, like, that's weird. Spear Evoker full range comp. I kind of think Spear should just be 900 range on Ellie. I'm a little over these 1200 range skills, Virtuoso included. I don't know if that, like, kicks balance in the head or what. I was really astonished when it came out that Virtuoso came out at and stayed at 1200 range. I was extremely surprised it was not 900, considering that throwing daggers... Like, I said in my Bladesworn video, it's really weird that Virtuosos can throw a dagger further than you can shoot a bullet. You know what I mean? Like, that's some incredible fucking baseball player energy. Like, what are we doing here? No, I know, spear chunks. Don't worry. All we need to do, Bingley, is wait for Elementalists to get their longbow, and then Spear will get nerfed. Because they just snipe the back line. Never happening. I think maybe expansion 2, it might happen. We'll see. What is this? Antiquary. Catalyst. Alright, let's go on the kata. Trying really hard to not do that thing where I pop all my skills in a row. But I think I might need to pop all my skills in a row. Alright, this is harder than I thought. Are we going to come out and fight Pseudo for the camp? Created space, but now they have a camp, which is an issue. Is Shocking Aura somehow? I don't think Catalyst got Shocking Aura. Alright, fuck it, spaceships, I'm wrong. Are you going to mist? He is. Got him. You know what? I'm kind of happy with that. I didn't want to prevent their camp cap, so... Is the thief just gonna, like, eat? They're gonna get sword offhand. No, they're gonna get main hand axe. God, what a stupid fucking weapon. I'm sorry. If you're a thief and main hand axe enjoyer, I don't mean to yuck your yum, but, like, you really should have gotten axe. I don't hate main hand axe. I think that the fact that they only got main hand or fucking, what's it called? Bingley, I know this is you. Stop it. Not in pistol. Go away. I'll fight you. Just let me get into my weapon set. Yeah, they should have gotten axe, especially because, like, Scepter needs some support for healing. They could have added a dual attack that could have done that. Alright, let's do it. Immortal Amalgam Man. On your Mechanist build. One day Dragon Trigger will come out, Bingley. And then it will cast. Wow, that's a really long evade. You did not just supply crate me. This guy. Actual monster. Actual supply crate gamer. Huge supply crate energy check. How? What the fuck is the cooldown on that skill? I think he's hit me with 3 of these. Auto-tracking lasers from space. Cool build. It's less shitty than a lot of the amalgams I fight. I just don't know if I have a window where I can hit you. How did that do only that much damage? How did that do only that much damage? Supply crates, heal me. Heal daddy. There we go. Welcome to the immovable rock versus the immovable rock, chat. Oh yeah, that's unblockable. I forgot that. I'm like trying to download your build and look for the animations, and you're in Azura and they're like so small. Somehow Dragon Trigger canceled itself. It's too good. I do like this one though. Like I said, the barrier on it's insane. Again, I'm trying to look for like when you're blocking and shit, and your character is literally too small, but that's a skissue, as the kids say.
I'm gonna kill every one of you. This time.
Are you running energy sigils? Oh, you're cheating. See how this is. Good thing I used my unblockable Dragon Slash, and he still had barrier, chat. We having fun? I'm having fun. "4,000 years of barrier, chat! After 4,000 years of barrier, we're free. I'm having fun. I'm not having fun. Evade, 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 block, evade, evade, attack, evade, evade, evade. There's a window where I could hit him. Evade, 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 evade. I can't talk, though. My build is also bullshit. This is the 5th supply crate, by the way. I like how that just didn't stun break me. There's a grenade kit on that build somewhere. That's the first time he pulled it out. He still got more buttons, chat. My guy still has more buttons. Jesus Christ. See, the thing is, we both have to play so greedy to, like, try to get through one of each other's invuln windows so that we can do damage. Like, you'll see it. We keep getting each other really low. Actually fucking incredible. There, I used Dragon/1, so you probably have a, like, chance to kill me. Are you happy? And Saber 3 going off into space as God intended. Sunbreak just not coming out. And Saber 3 going off into space as God intended. I wonder if they'll take the evade off of Spear. It seems so strong. Like, incredibly strong. Okay, I quit. This is forever. I'm done. Cool build. I like it. You want to fight the other one? I might be able to do a little bit better on my, like, other one. But it's up to you. Rivers has a lot of value, but, like, this build is mostly for actually getting kills versus mag. Let me switch to the other one. Like, the one that I roam with a lot. Rivers only has value if you're running Defiant Stance and they don't interrupt you. Alright, let's go. Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Hang on. Wait, I'm confused. Also, this boar now just, like, ruined my life. Yeah, I gotta switch some shit, too. Oh, this boar has so much health. What are you? Are you the final boss? Why does this forest boar have 9 million health, chat? Alright, hang on. There we go. Ow. That's very clever of you. There's a lot of buttons you just got. You still have any buttons, chat? Real question. Dodge Dragon Trigger or to not dodge Dragon Trigger? Is it one of Pseudo's builds where Dragon Trigger does damage? No, it's not, because it never does fucking damage, chat. It never does damage. The damage is a lie. It's like the cake. Except there never was any cake. Or damage. Dragon Trigger didn't move me for no reason, chat. Take a shot. I wasn't immobilized. I was watching it. I know you're running energy sigils, and I know you're gonna say you're not cheating, but you're cheating. But not really, but you are. It's okay, though. I forgive you. Still love you. Yeah, I think, like, blowing all those buttons that I had at the beginning was real good. It was a very good idea. Like, this game is almost Yu-Gi-Oh! In a way, where you like, aren't fighting the enemy, you're fighting their button economy at this, like, this point in the game, which is both good and bad. Like, if they want it to be a fighting game, that's how to do it, but, like, the ridiculous amounts of, like, defensive buttons that shit has these days, like Bladesworn included, is just fucking incredibly stupid. I guess defensive and offensive buttons, just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. This may also never end, I'm not sure. You may have got me there, though. You're with what about second supply crate? That had a fucking smoke field in it? That was cool. God, they need to add the barrier break thing to Bladesworn so fucking bad. Oh, I didn't see you got Baron. I think you told me that. Nice, dude. Gotta fucking fix my posture. Gamer hunch going. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna get closer, but I don't think either of us wins this unless we get really lucky. For sure. Yeah, Alcatraz, have a good night. Yeah, full shrimp mode. Always fun, Bingley. I like it. I like that your build is more honorable than most of the amalgams I fight. Yeah, good fight. Back to this nonsense. Mechanist, speaking of Alcatraz, even though I think he just left, would also be a really nice one. Is that one sigil energy? Because I bet it is. Yeah. Man is dodging like an mother. I hate that stupid fucking sigil. There's a post on the forums as well that's like, please delete this. And I'm like, yes, please. There's some other stuff they wrote, though. I don't know if I 100% agree with it, but... the energy sigil thing, yeah. I don't even know what other sigil you run. Maybe Celerity, and then whenever you stun me, you just pull out the grenade kit and, like, grenade me to death. Or Hydro. And just, like, flash grenade kit. Yeah, I think Celerity or Hydro is what I'd do. If you want bad unsolicited advice. The grenades almost auto-strip the Aegis, though, even on Shieldmaster. Because they explode. Like, one of the grenades may get reflected, but one of them's going to explode and strip it. Grenades are actually, like, a really good counter to Shieldmaster Bladesworn. It's really annoying. But there's got to be counters in the game, for sure. How do we feel about throwing abilities over our shoulders, chat? I think things like grenades are fine. I think Revenant Spear 4 is fine. I think the Evoker crap needs to be facing the enemy. I mean, cleansing isn't really cheating. I don't consider it. Maybe I'm coping, but like, I think cleansing is perfectly balanced, especially for world versus world. I think energy needs to die in a fire. No, I know, and cleansing like basically does nothing versus me. That's good to have for most things. If you don't want to die versus Mag, just bring rocket boots. Dolyak, you're so speedy. In honor of Bingley, I'll let that Dolyak live. Can we do an Ogre camp, chat, or is it Ogre? If you replace grenade kit, you'd never be able to kill anyone. Yeah, it's just that, like, for PvP, the amalgam strains, or whatever they're called, their F skills are way too good as stun breaks because the rest of your NG skills are so good. I almost honestly think that's a problem with Engineer, though, where I don't want them to nerf their NG skills, but, like, their stun breaks are just kind of butt. You know what I mean? Oh. I don't know if they fixed that. Bert and a fucking... Try to separate them a little bit. There we go. Are we really gonna fucking go over here. We're really gonna go over here. Alright. That's why I was running this build versus Mag. Nice 4K hit. Are we running away into the camp? Oh, we're gaming. I'm doing stuff. There we go. I think this counts as a 3v1 if I win it again. He's running away into camp. Come back! Fight me! Volker, buddy! Rivers actually adds a ton of value on Bladesworn as well because it... Oh, good, a Toadboker. That's what I want to fight. It adds little... Like, it gives you less cooldown between your weapon swaps because it affects Gunsaber's cooldown, which is really, really nice, even with Fast Hands being baseline. And his big Toad gaming. They brought in the Druid. By Druid, I mean Toad. Where's that song, actually? Hang on. Rustage, where are you? The song is so incredible. Like our rap cipher of all the base D&D classes. So cool. I need, like... Have they made a controller, chat, that, like, auto-warms your hands as you game? In terms of, like, really prissy first-world problem bullshit that's solved through technology? Because I feel like I kind of want that. That guy's, like, super gettable. Core Mesmer? Real Core Mesmer? Oh. Welcome to the frame party, chat. Are we having fun? We're gonna keep shooting, chat. I love this game. I love people. Again, like, you shouldn't have to know that, but it's, like, so integral to how my class is balanced and builds and plays. Oh, stuff just popping in. Get here when you can, textures. Jesus, what's this? This is a 2 FPS fight. Enjoy. Sword Reaper, I'll fight that all day. That sounds fun as shit. Oh, we're not actually fighting, we're kiting. $800 damage, chat. I literally have no idea where it looks like both of us are lagging. Like on my side. Hopefully this looks better on stream. Oh, there's a Vindicator here now. That's not fun. Oh, this is a duel. Apparently not. Looks fine. It probably looks better for you, which is really funny. It's like at actually like 7 FPS. What are we at here? Yeah, it's not looking crispy on my end, but it's all right. I've watched a lot of my streams back, and the, like, OBS does a lot of like covering for the dropped frames and stuff. I just gotta get off my ass and put the 5080 in the computer. Kinda coping that I don't have to. Yeah, for real, red guys. Let's attack this one NPC. These archers are OP, for real. See how far I can get him to follow me. He's scared. He's scared with his PvP balls. He's scared. Must be nice to not have a queue. Look, I didn't tell you to switch characters. You were in here. Bingley, all you need to do to never have a queue again in your life is devote 6 to 7 years to making content for this game. Make a bunch of videos about balance when there's nothing else going on in the game. Raid religiously, stream almost every day to nobody. And then just when you think you've given up, check your email and you'll get partner. Ask me how I know. That's all it takes. It's so gettable. Alright, we're big Zerg gaming now, though. On it, how to open email. Yeah, instructions unclear, man. Stuck in ceiling fan. Why did it not target the one Tempest? Okay, whatever. We're here now. Can we have buttons at some point? No, we don't get buttons. Buttons aren't for us, chat. Where's our Zerg? We don't have a Zerg. Zerg died. Tragic. Yeah, you now are email. You might be on Bingley's server, Andrew. People have been playing like World versus World as well. I've seen a lot of new people playing PvP and story, and then like a lot of vets are playing World versus World, which is an interesting thing. Tell them there's free gold elsewhere. 6, Barrett. We're never gonna have the glorious 21 Ferret weekend again, chat. Never gonna happen. What do you do with your points? What do you mean? Oh, the channel points? I don't know. You tell me to sit straight. I can't think of a good use for the channel points. I had one idea, but it's gonna take some time to do. Like, the channel points almost seem like just such a waste. I should have a thing, though, that you can redeem channel points for, like, I don't know, rolling giveaways or something. 100,000 end stream? You hate me that much? It's hurtful, Bingley. I would end stream for Bingley. I would just ban him. That's what 100,000 channel points would do. Is they would just kick Bingley from the stream for 24 hours. See, I like what Hellmasker has done with this stream because it's very interactive, but I find it somewhat like I wouldn't want to do that to my stream, right? Where it's different flavors and it's a little too much for me all the time, but I really do enjoy hanging out on his streams where you can like interact with the chat elements and stuff and like make him do stuff. I don't want to play that. Also, I'm targeted on nothing. Oh, this ranger's just like super desynced. This ranger is the most... Oh, he's literally disconnecting. Okay, or hacking, one of the two. My poor guy. Got any gamers? No gamers. I like this build. Yeah, I felt a little bad because Homage was fighting somebody in his stream the other day, and the guy whispers him a bunch of, like, you know, vitriol, like, accusing him of hacking, and I was like, I think it's just because your internet's like dog water, because it's getting upgraded, dude. It legitimately could have looked like hacking on their end, but all, you know, Homage is streaming, all it looks like is him pressing Bull's charge. But some of these abilities are, like, so old in terms of... Yeah, it's I mean, they've already acknowledged it. The lag is a huge issue, right? There are people that legitimately cheat. Like, I have a couple shorts on my channel of, like, people hacking onto the map and shooting people and stuff, obviously, but, like, that's very noticeable. And if you do that, chat, I want you to know there's literally something wrong with you. If your bar for achievement in life is cheating in a video game that's 14 years old, you need to go outside. Like, take your computer, I don't care. You just need to go outside. Alright, as much fun as this, like, running my nuts into this EBG fight over and over is, I kind of want to go to a different map. Stay here for now. Our tag seems committed even though he keeps dying. These archers hate you from space. Yeah, there's some stuff. I do find it funny that most of the people that seem to, like, look like they're cheating are actually cheating the game are thieves. I think it's in the name. Shout out to Soup, the most honorable thief in the land. I miss Soup already, chat. I'm gonna take 5, chat. We're gonna port back and let the rep cipher play out. Okay, I'm in combat with something? Huh. What? Oh, the archer. Like I said, Jesus. So OP. I need a bio break though, chat. So, take 5. See you in a sec. Probably forget to take down the BRB, son. I can't do that thing where I just, like, unhealthily stream though, especially after the gym. I gotta, like, eat. So I will be right back. Hang on. How do we do this? Forgot how my stream works? Stream works. We did it. All right, be right back. Because the easiest to stealth of this thief? Maybe. Because of the nonsense? There we go. All right. Get back, chat. Yeah, hey. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in the tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in the tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Tell me for my sockets like a mic cord. Got me in the target space, sitting on the high horse. Acting like they got nothing to die for. I'm not shutting down, I'm only turning off the light source. Hey, ghost riding in the city, hiding me for 50, breaking out, so they gon' need a strike force. Nah, ties me like midi, lining up the blicky, dealing with the element of life force. Hey, red and black and them GUN and them tapping to beat the pendulum, strapping them mag for the killers and for the people finding them hard. I'm talking imperial, unpacking them, meet a measurement, keeping the dream American, keeping it lethal. They took Maria, now preaching testament, speaking my evils. They read the jury, you'll seize the evidence. Greek made us eagle, but I am waiting for peaceful sentiment. Built me a prison because they're hiding me deep inside them. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in the tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I can light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in the tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Red, that's the price of love. Yeah, go reading my synopsis. Don't test my patience as a pop quiz. My moves Keanu and I'm locked in. Shots rim, putting down dolls like it's John Wick. Getting violent like the furnace cause I've been the iron. So defining, lock me up, I call the prison island. Pause the movie cause I'm gonna need a minute silence. I've been ripping M-board and I'm bragging how it isn't diamond. Better stand down when I'm asking. Ducking with the sound of the blast. You be getting lost in the margins. Put them in their place like they chows in the garden. See my weapon in the dungeon.
honest, like a sycophantic scientists that act like they're my savior, forgetting what they started. Every head another target. I'm a legend in this league, the only way that I'm a faker. Find me in the shadows, I gotta light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Rare, that's the price of love. Find me in the shadows, I gotta light 'em up. Send them to the gallows in a tunnel run. Got me needing ammo and it's piling up. Rare, that's the price of love.
Record. Gotta remember to eat. Important. I feel like they need to come out with like a meal supplement for streamers that's just like mega calories in a pill. Because like Josh Trifes was talking about how he actually had his ring light that he uses burned into his retinas, and he was having to deal with the lingering effects of that, which is insane. So granted, like, streaming is like the 1% of 1% jobs if you do this bullshit for money, but it seems like there are gonna be like lingering health issues with our generation associated with this nonsense, you know? Like really big, annoying, dramatic stuff. I don't know. It's something to think about. Ooh, a couple of my friends up logged on. Do we have a tag yet? We now have 2 tags. They're different colors. One's a Catmander. Kinda here for it. Polish off that. Sorry, chat. Welcome to Pseudo's, like, post-workout maintenance stream, you know? I even remember to take down this sign this time, chat. Incredible, I know. I don't know. I don't know what I hope for the balance patch. I think if they're gonna do Bladesworn stuff, it's pretty much everything I wrote in that post. Go upvote it now. But like, I don't know how you nerf or I don't know how you buff Bladesworn in a way that's like healthy for the game. Other than just like dumpstering its healing by default, and then one of its grandmasters maybe like makes the healing better again. I don't really know. Because like in terms of roles, a lot of the other elite specializations are kind of allowed to do whatever. But Warrior does have a lot of inherent tank to it, even if the tank is like the other skills have kind of fallen off. So I don't know how you like counterbalance a lot of the weights on Warriors, like, you know, power budget, like stances and stuff. Maybe you just make the other skills better. I don't really know. Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hang on, chat. Weird. Help? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, if we're actually doing the tag thing, or if we... and making a push for SMC, or if we're gonna, like, do other stuff. I really just want to, like, roam. Go take this one camp over and over. That sounds like an amazing amount of fun. But, I also actually want to get some fights. I really wouldn't be surprised if they start putting a little bit more into, like, Guild Wars 2's PvP power budget, though. This is why energy sigils are broken, by the way. This one Vindicator. That guy. He's the reason. This soup? I don't think it's soup. Trying to get him. Maybe I'm not gonna get him. I wish you could stow cancel the animation with the sword too. Because I did not mean to cast that. It like about face queued and then I went to go into Defiant Stance and I was already casting it in the straight line. Almost got him though. Ah! Thought I made that. Alright, where are we going? Your hero's banner, take that. Got the green murder squad out. Very good. That Dragon Hunter's super gettable. Oh, is this the Immortal Chrono? Respect to this guy. He knows the shit. He knows his buttons. Very tanky. An Illusion of Life gamer. This is a snowball. Does Snowball want to fight? Oh, it's a happy snowball. I didn't even see that you could get that. Hello. Hello, would you like to fight? I would love to fight. Ow. I'm being shot. Need to get up to the Rifle Zerker. Thief Relic Rifle Zerker. What a time to be alive. At least he fought. Respect. You ever just put out a paper bag, chat, and grab a pop gun and go out and, like, shoot trees? That guy's life. Bingley, I'm gonna have to ask your server to step it up and, like, win this fight against Mag so we don't have to fight them anymore. Okay, thank you. Be very helpful. Oh, this thief. Not a huge fan of fighting this guy because he just, like, runs back into a Zerg a lot of the time. It's weird how you start identifying people in World vs. World by what they wear. We don't have Mag. Oh, we did last week. That's what it was. Yeah, that was last week. I think Meg was blue last week. Not gonna let me. Are we gonna, like, fight? Or are we just gonna, like, throw stuff at Pseudo? Ah, my kingdom for roaming, like, roaming fight incentive, dude. What class do I have the worst time against? On Bladesworn, probably Untamed. Otter, weirdly enough. Untamed has... It has a lot of tools that just deal with a lot of the Bladesworn nonsense inherently. Like, it... Bladesworn does really well against projectile-based classes, and Untamed has a button that ports the pet onto your nuts. It teleports you over, and then the pet strips the Aegis with whatever attack it does. It has a lot of poison, which chunks through your passive healing. It has the, like, defensive cloud around the pet that's on, like, a 20-second cooldown or something, and it's really tanky. So it basically does all the things that you do, but, like, has a tool to counter every single one of your things. Probably Untamed, for sure. There's a lot of things you just can't kill on Bladesworn, right? Because no matter how you build it, unless the stars align, your damage just isn't there. But realistically, with, like, a lot of the dually stuff I build, it's Untamed for sure. At least in World vs. World. In PvP, it's just the Amalgam show right now, where Amalgam just wins every single 1v1. Yeah, if you have any questions, man, let me know. I like this happy snowball. Guy and I are friends. And I'm not even going to take a sentry. I do want to try to take the camp, though. I also think I would have had a slightly better time in the duels versus Bingley if I had taken the increased healing trait. I mean, Amalgam's tough for sure, but Amalgam is just kind of like... It's literally just kind of like Bladesworn, right? Where it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it never fucking dies, and it just outlasts you. Oh wow, my utility actually fell off as well? Holy crap. Gotta open some chests here, chat. Snowball's gonna have a chance to kill me. I wanna get sniped. Nope, gonna get sniped by guards, alright. Stream sniped by NPCs, chat. Amalgam's just kind of like Bladesworn Plus. But it doesn't really have the tools to eat through your crap. How do I not have any skirmishing chests? Sorry I'm cracking my neck so much, chat. Like, my back has been absolutely turbo-fucked this last bit of the week. Don't be crippled, like I always say. Skirmish is pseudo. There we go. Holy shit, we did it. We got there. Shut up, chat. Look, American education system, alright. Spelling's tough. Spelling's something I've actually always struggled with, even before, like, I got a smartphone, you know, in the year of, like, 2000 or whatever the fuck it was. When everything had autocorrect. Like, I just always sucked at spelling. Spelling and geography are my two holes in my brain. And electrical physics. I really like most physics, but I can't do electrical physics. It's very strange because electrical physics is just the regular kind of physics. Ouch. What's this? Is this a runaway soul beast or is this a fighty soul beast? Dragon Trigger will come out one day. What's this? Cube? Your best to die first. I do want to try to fight this, but it's a lot. Even though the soul beast shouldn't have many of its buttons left. A kingdom for Dragon's Roar to push you like 10 less range. In Troubadour boons, man. It just exists and it gives boons. What is Troubadour? It exists. What's the second step? Fucking nothing. It just has to exist. 10 stacks of fucking stability. Dragon Trigger didn't move me for no reason, chat. Now I'm gonna die. Take a shot. Yeah, if you could heal me a bunch, that'd be great. Thanks. Appreciate you. The guy was so locked in. I don't even know he saw this parade that's about to happen over here. You guys heal me again. Great. Thank you. Cool. This hill is the best MVP they have. Alright. I'm here for it. Big Hill Gaming. A little tired, I'm realizing, from the gym. Sorry for the low energy. Holy shit. Really like this build, though. Hello, Gold. How are you? And Snowball Man still chasing on a snowball. He's here. He's here, too. I love that for him. I like our snowball friend. Yeah, I like this variant, and I like the other, like, combat stimulant variant. Although, realistically, they kind of end up playing very similar. So, it is what it is. Ooh, are you a fighty man? Would you like to fight? Can I get to this camp? No, I can't. I still want to fight, though. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me one 1v1 tonight. That's not fucking Bingley. Also, something I was noticing fighting you, Bingley, because of the block on an Amalgam, I had to use Dragon Trigger 3, like, every single time. Because I needed the healing procs from, what's it called? Adrenal Health, or else I would just die. So, maybe they need to make the Dragon Triggers, like, blockable again, but they need to make them auto-trigger the traits. No, I'm sorry. God damn it. Your team just asked if Bladesworn was meta now? That's funny. You should link them on my stream. That'd be... Don't do that. Actually, don't do that. But that'd be very, very, very fucking funny. You know what I should do, honestly? This would be absolutely like abusing part-lane privilege or whatever. I'm sorry, Snowball friend. I'm sorry. My team is big jerks. But I should just, like, port over your team and just, like, wave at all of them. You should tell them yes, though. That is very funny. My team just asked if Bladesworn was meta now. I might clip that. You said no, he's just very tanky and good at his class and handsome and smart and can spell and definitely never says anything stupid or does anything wrong on the internet. Yeah, that's me. That sounds like Pseudo. 100,000%. I am hungry though, chat. Kind of big burrito vibes happening. Might be a shorter stream. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Kind of still want to find some fights. Huge heroes banner. Where's fights? Where's content, chat? Where content? Content feels like it's on desert, but desert feels like there's gonna be literally nothing for us there. I do think that if they do anything to Bladesworn though, like let's cope with me, chat. What are they gonna do to Bladesworn in the inevitable balance patch on the 12th, right? They're probably gonna... I would hope they nerf some of the survivability and, like, change some of the Grandmasters a little bit. So that one of the Grandmasters gives its back its survivability, but one of them actually lets you kill shit, you know? Something like that. And I really want a Condi trait. I don't know how they do that, but I'd love a trait that cashes out bleeding or something. I think that'd be sick. Like 100 damage, like consumes all the bleeding you have on your opponent and does like 100 damage per stack or something. That'd be so fun. We deselect the wall, we did it. I'm proud of you. What's stacking sigil? Do you run stacking sigils? You have to, right? For your offset. What do you run, Bingley, on your amalgam? Is it stars? You just default the stars? Because that's kind of what I do on most of mine. Ow. You only have one demo spear. Just buy an exotic one. Like, why not? No. Need max stats or nothing. How dare I give myself an option, right? Kinda not here for the sentry. I do think exotics, because I was looking at like I want to start a build series where I make builds that are in the exotic gear, right? Like, just to get more people into the game mode, make it accessible. Because one of my favorite videos that did like okay for my channel was my Condi Rev build, and one of the reasons I really like that video is I like that I was able to make a version of it for exotics for people getting into the game. So I wanna like lowest accessibility build possible, I think, or give like variants at least for a lot of the build videos I do coming up. Hello, Kale. How are you? Good morning. Hopefully you slept incredibly. Words are hard today, chat. They mean things. Can you die? Had time to itch my nose and everything. Ooh, big dragon hunter fight and rifle. Kinda here for it. Probably one of my worst rifle matchups. He seems new-ish. Using spirit weapons because he's the goat? Okay. More rifle. That man has decided no. It's incredible that you slept. I vibe that. My sleep schedule's kind of been dog water, so I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit this weekend. And which is too bad because it was really good there for a minute. By a minute, I mean like a year and a half. What do you think's gonna happen in the balance patch, Kale? Because I kind of smell Bladesworn changes. He had Relic of Sorrow on, which is the projectile blocking one. I don't think it's a Waterfield, though. Waterfield Relic could kind of be interesting. Does the Otter give a Waterfield when it uses its, like, Otter Splash, chat? I don't think it does, right? It just gives healing and regen. I'm going to stand next to you. It's going to happen. The third otter? What do you mean by the third otter? You mean like in Soul Beast mode? Oh, you're talking about Evoker. I was talking about like on Ranger, sorry. No, I know Evoker has a bunch of water fields. Otter Evoker tempting me to make a, what's it called? Like a Relic of the Steam Shrieker build. If I was starting Guild Wars 2 today and knew you wanted to play World vs. World, what class would I pick? I would... It's hard to talk over rap, sorry. I would go to the PvP lobby, turn the chat box off, and this is the advice I give everybody, and just like vibe out the skills and just hit golems. Andrew, I would go purely on vibes and what I was enjoying, just like hitting golems, trying everything once I had it, like when I had it unlocked in the PvP lobby. And then I would make a build with that, I would try like everything. It's so dependent. It's so dependent. Like, Necro is the answer for a lot of new people, just because it has multiple health bars, and, like, the class fantasy is cool and identifiable, and Reaper is awesome. But, barring Necro, I mean, I would play Bladesworn, because I have something wrong with me. But, your mileage may vary. Danny! Brand! Hey, the follow, welcome. Learn Luminary, Firebrand, or Druid to go into Zerg. Yeah, it also depends on what kind of World vs. World you're playing. No, that's fair. Like, that's what I always tell people is, like, if you're looking for your class, like, turn chat off, do the tutorial, and then just go into the PvP lobby. Like, it's so good for that. And nothing else. You're already a degen. You get some regen on the stream, don't worry. You're in some streak cred. How long will Mag chase me or whatever the server is? Paragon's good. Paragon's versatile. It just doesn't really have a Condi build as much as ArenaNet wants to pretend it does. Dragon Trigger didn't move me, chat. Wasn't immobilized. Just didn't move me. What a fucking class. A lot of men. A lot of men. That's one thing this class, or this spec, what's it called? Brain, fuck you. The build doesn't have as much of, as the dueling one, as it doesn't have as much resistance, so I got immobilized there once I got bone stripped, but I deserve that. That was like 40 people. Realistically, you really shouldn't be able to 1v40, although it's fun to try, right? Hey, Bingley, thanks for hanging out, man. Good luck. This song is so good. There were so many people streaming Guild Wars 2 today, chat. It was incredible. My neck is like getting destroyed today. All right, let's find like actual penultimate content here. I'm gonna check if we have a queue real quick. I'm gonna pop into desert really fast. I want to see what the desert gaming is like. Darius. We'll see. Kinda wanna go for like something up here. Yeah, see, there's no like fun objectives to take on desert. If we run around on desert, it's just gonna be like us versus the one guy we run into, right? Bye about the other maps. Also, hopefully you're well, Danny. Is this on NA? It is the same 5 people, but for PvP. And honestly, it's not even like those people are the best for sure, but also it's just like those people just play the game mode the most. If you want quality PvP complaining, go to Joppa's stream and he'll explain it for you. There's nothing to do, chat. We'll address Spearvoker. We'll see. I want Spearvoker to be good. I just like want Evoker with Spear to be worse, if that makes any sense. Like, the fact that Evoker does so much with also all the Spear nonsense is a little silly, for sure. My posture is atrocious. That's what you do with the channel points, chat. I'm like falling asleep, and like, Jesus. Yeah, we'll investigate Darius. Although now it might be Bravost. Investigate. Investigate, chat. Yeah, I also don't stream on the weekends that much, so I'll plug my usual stream times, which is Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes on the weekends at 9 Eastern. I do giveaways every Monday. So if you like free gold and you like hanging out and just vibe and listen to rock music and talk about balance, feel free to hit the follow button. Please don't give me your Prime subs, though, because I don't do this bullshit for money. Give them to somebody who cares about this nonsense. Really? You think the Druid Elite will get another nerf? Is everybody still running Druid? I guess they must be, right? I don't know. I just... I want res utilities to be good. Yeah, but is Druid meta because of the res utility? Is my point. Okay. Yes, because that's probably like the thing it has. Isn't Banner 3 people too, or is res still 5 on Glyph of the Stars? Read that is Doritos. Somebody's hungry. Can any of you do damage to this one core necro? Thank you. Yeah, I'd be more surprised if CA1 doesn't get a nerf. Considering that information, honestly. Because they usually don't really like auto attacks being that good. What do you think about just doing PvP stats in World versus World per week, Kale? Because I've talked about this a little bit, but I think... Like, I'm not talking about runes. I'm literally just talking about your stats only come from your amulet. I think it would go kind of hard. I don't know if I'd love it or hate it. I'd probably need a different build. That would make a lot of... It would make a lot of World versus Worlders not play that week, but it would make all 3 people playing PvP, I feel like, play a lot more. Yeah, I feel like it would be great for roamers and really bad for the genuine World versus World population. I don't know. I want to talk to like VJ or something, but like... I just still don't understand why people like the Boon Blob thing. Apparently you're also not a pleb and immune to buying exotic gear. God, I want that gone too. Another Bladesworn wishlist thing, chat, if we're dreaming. I want the weird turnaround on the dash gone. That shit is stupid. Come here, Toadvoker. Fight me. Oh, he's a bunny. He bunnying. We are bunny gaming. We have pressed all our evoker buttons, chat. I'm proud of us. Do we have any more buttons to press, or are we good? That's another thing that Homage really wants nerfed is the scepter nonsense. Good fight, he almost got me. Just because I double popped, what's it called? My stances. We're really gonna, like, do this. We're really gonna do this. Like, now what? I don't know why people do this. Blobs save your life. I mean, fair. I think blobs would still exist. I just don't know if the boon ball thing is healthy for the game. Oh yeah, you're new, Andrew. Right. Did I give you stuff already? If I didn't give you stuff, let me know. I'll send you a care package. I love helping new players. Like, literally, I'll just, like, mail you some stuff. I don't know. Saying literally too much, but I love... No, but I don't need to. I don't care. Give me your account name. Yeah, I know you enjoy just hanging out. I have more money than God, and you're gonna get more use out of 50 gold and some 20 slot bags than I am, so gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. This is non-consensual. There we go. If you already have them, sell them. Yeah, for sure. If anyone is new or has any questions, let me know. I literally love helping people. Literally. What's up, Nat? How are you? You're also getting this one spinach leaf. I hope you treasure it forever. Yeah. God, if you ever win one of my giveaways or I ever give you something, just pay it forward. Like, help a new player in a map or something. In a game you're like, you know, a god in or something. I love spinach. Pay it forward, buy a new player some bags, give them some advice, answer a question. Iron intake fix. I actually had an iron deficiency for like 3 years of my life. It was a weird time to live. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Feel free to ask any questions. My chat's extremely chill, and if I can't answer a question, I'm sure my chat can. This is great, you're getting back into the game. Yeah, that's what actually what I did to fix this. I just licked a cast iron pan over and over again. How'd you know? He takes supplements like everything else. God, I have the weirdest injury on one of my hands, man. I really don't know what I want for the new map. Like, we have all these ideas, and at the end of the day, I just want a map that, like, I want to exist in, you know what I mean? Because the push map, like, the actual map, the gray box version I like, but the actual map is so dark. I want a happy world versus world map, you know? Like, this sky is fine, but when it turns to nighttime, it gets so effing dark. Because we moved from iron plates to aluminum cast stuff, and thus we have an iron deficiency in the population. I believe that. Disgusting, Andrew. I get those from lifting, too. No, I have this weird, like... When I was in high school, I have an old volleyball injury, chat, even though I didn't play volleyball, right? I was just playing with my friends, and I went to, like, you know, set a volleyball, and because I didn't play, I just, like... Basically, the ball was coming in, and I just, like, hit it with my pinky, and I fractured it. And I basically just, like, put it back in place, and I didn't go to the doctor because all of my friends who were, like, lifeguards and shit said, no, that's fine. You don't need to go to the hospital. I was like, but it really hurts. And they're like, nah, you're good. And, of course, it healed wrong by the time I saw somebody for it. Oh, yeah. I still make Gen 3 legendaries. We could make one right now. I have a Gift of Cantha sitting in my bank. 100,000%. Yeah, it healed wrong, which is an insane sentence, and they were telling me that in order to get it to, like, try to heal correctly, they would have to re-break it and fracture it exactly as it did. So yeah, it sucked. So it just, like, I don't know, one of my hands I just have to crack a bunch. It just feels weird all the time. It's really disgusting. Probably less externally, but yeah, absolutely. The money-making guide still works. You can go on efficiency right now and see the profit for selling Gen 3 legendaries, and I think the one I was going to make was like 700 gold profit. And that's if you don't have any of the crap. If you really, really, really want to make money in this game, though, I would say make, like, the Klobbed Yarn Spear and sell it, although I think they're comparable, so I'm not super sure how they compare. Muggin Soul, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully I said that all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, no worries. Feel free to ask any questions about any part of the game. You know, I world versus world mostly these days, but I love helping people. These fights have been dog water, though, chat. Where is the content? Bingley, give me some of your content, my dude. I do play on a controller. All of my controller files are downloadable from the YouTube description. So I know you're on Twitch right now, probably. Go head over to the YouTube. Hit up the description of any of my most recent videos, and they're all downloadable from there. So you can import... First off, export your Guild Wars 2 keybinds before you do any of this. Back them up and stuff. So that you don't lose them. And then you can import mine, and then you can get XPadder, which is a $10 program, and better than all the modern programs. And I'd recommend just setting up, if my keybinds don't work for you, because they probably won't because they're weird, just, like, set up some stuff and, like, start some casual stuff like map completion. Really easy to get used to. which is really interesting as well, because a lot of people keep coming into the streams and stuff being like, because like I'm the partner that plays on a controller, right? And Barrett 7, counting that one. Like, they keep being like, aren't you psyched for controller support for Guild Wars 3? And I'm like, honestly, not really, because I was realistically probably going to find a way to play it on controller regardless. I'm psyched for other people to be able to play it on a controller and for it to be on the PS5. I think that's fucking incredible, you know? Absolutely incredible. Are we fighting? Or are we friends? I think this is the one rifle Condi power Deadeye. I think this guy is like too good for me. He actually has a really cool build if it's the guy I'm thinking of. Finally getting into controller Guild Wars 2 thanks to my Steam controller. I actually managed to buy one of those the other day because Valve fucking implemented a queue system, which they should have had in the first place, Laser Monkey. And I got extremely lucky and got into the queue fairly early, and my number came up the other day, so we ordered it, and I will see how that goes. But I'm glad you are enjoying yours. That gives me hope. My question is, did you map it through Steam? And if not, what mapping software did you use? Because I will not be mapping mine through Steam because I do not play through Steam. So we shall see. Alright, chat. This might be it. Might be the last bastion of content for the night. Matter of fact, I'm so confident that this is like it because these fights have just been bad through Steam. Okay. I'm really curious if it shows up as an X input or a D input controller, but I'm almost 90% sure that it's going to be X input. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it. You know, worst comes to worst, I just sell it to a chat member who wants to try it or something. Give it to one of my friends. It actually kind of worked out because when I was originally trying to, you know, for the 8 nanoseconds it went on sale before it got scalped to shit, I was trying to use my like residual $20 of credits for Steam and I couldn't do that, and this time it auto applied them, which was really nice. I think it's something like 5% play through Steam. I'm really curious to see what the percentage that play through Epic, honestly, Andrew. Because I feel like it's not a lot, but I also know that ANet doesn't not do cost analyses. So I don't know. I just feel like the Epic thing was such an interesting move. Like, and we're also releasing it on Epic. Okay, cool, ArenaNet. Welcome the 3 people playing on that, but I can't talk because I play on a controller. This was fun. I enjoy streaming on the weekends, and I'm gonna try to do this more, chat. So get subbed, get followed nonsense, but we have not gotten like, we've gotten like 2 fights tonight. So I'm gonna raid into somebody who I know is trying the game for the first time. Please be nice and don't backseat her, chat. You need to promise you will be good or else I will ban you forever. She's the friend of another partner who's been trying the game, and I cannot emphasize enough how incredibly cool her reactions are to like the under level 80 content. So go be good. Go say hi to Rai. I'll be back on Monday. We'll do giveaways, talk about the balance patch. We'll probably stream the balance patch, so get sub, get followed for that at 3 p.m. Eastern on Monday. But I will catch you later. Thank you so much. Click the button, and I will see you. Steam controller's not X input. Interesting. I'll have to play around with it. Bye. Have a good night. See you, YouTube. Have a good one.